Hi, this is Jason Maddox and Craig Peterson. We're with Dosatron and we're here today to give you information about Dosatron. A quick history: Dosatron injectors were developed in 1974. They were introduced into the car wash market in 1995 and primarily used in the conveyorized tunnel operations. And I'm going to turn it over to Craig to give you more details about self-serve wash operations.
Appreciate that. I wanted to take a couple minutes to introduce you to Dosatron if you're not familiar with them. If you are familiar with them, you've probably seen them in your buddy's tunnel car wash or conveyor car wash down the street. This is the typical conveyor car wash type setup. But we wanted to focus today on how Dosatron would work for you as a self-serve car wash operator and how it would benefit you. Here you see a Dosatron typical low pressure self-serve setup. Basically, the advantage to the Dosatron self-serve setup, there's actually several. The Dosatron injector is going to be a wall-mounted system, so it's going to open up a lot of floor space for you. You'll no longer have a need for a chemical tank taking up floor space. You no longer have a need for a air-driven or external pump to move that mixed chemical from that tank out to the bay. And the injection adjustment is quite simple. Basically, by not having a need for venturi tips, our adjustment is made right down here at this threaded collar. Your city water supply is attached to the inlet side here. As it flows through, it comes into the Dosatron. Inside the Dosatron is a water-driven piston. That same energy that's driving that piston is the same water that you would use to mix your concentrate. As that piston is driven up and down in a vertical stroke, it's attached to a plunger at the bottom. That plunger is drawing your concentrate up with the syringe-like action, bringing it into the body, completely mixing the chemical to the proper dilution, and then dispensing it out through your product solenoid manifold directly to the bay. So again, consequently, there's no need for an additional pump, a typically air-driven diaphragm pump that's driven by compressed air. That compressor is no longer running because you're not driving that diaphragm pump. Consequently, your electric costs go down and it adds to your bottom line as the operator. Your chemical dilution adjustment can be made quite precisely here. We like to call this an infinite adjustment because we have a threaded collar. So you can set your chemical to exactly where it works best for you. By doing so, you're going to maximize your chemical results and minimize your chemical consumption, again adding to your bottom line as an operator. So in summary, the Dosatron is going to offer you several benefits. It's going to open up floor space. It's going to reduce your energy costs because you no longer need that typically used air-driven diaphragm pump coming off your compressor. It's also going to allow you to optimize your chemical usage by fine-tuning it to exactly where you need it to be, getting the best results for the least amount of chemistry. If you have any questions, all these products are available through Kleen-KiteCorp. They'd be happy to help you with any questions. Thank you again for your time.